Now when it comes to Ultimate, people are talking about several characters in terms of who they think they are very good. Think Pikachu, Pichu, Roy, Chrom, which let's just not go over that. Even people like Young Link, Pokemon Trainer, but I want to talk about a sleeper character that I actually think is incredibly good, and I mentioned it in my tier list, but I honestly think the more and more I play Yoshi, the better I think this character is. Also, yeah, my voice sounds weird because question mark, I don't know, I guess I'm losing my voice a little bit because yay winter. First, let's go over some general changes that this character had. First off, forward tilt is a much better move now because it sends you directly vertically and has less end lag, so it is actually now a combo tool. I have hit people with forward tilt up air at a lot of percents, whether it's at 0, whether it's at like 85. This move is always going to combo, or not always, but for a very long time is going to combo, which is amazing because now you have a forward move, like a move that hits in front of you, that is really good because I want to talk about a second change in Yoshi's up tilt. Yoshi's up tilt, even though it looks like it should hit in front of him, really kind of doesn't, but up tilt does like kind of wrap his tail around and hit very far behind him. So if you want to get like a later move, you can do like a running pivot cancel up tilt and you'll hit the opponent behind you, and then again that combos into up air for a very long time. And speaking of up air is another one of Yoshi's moves that changed. Instead of him doing a tail flip above him, he kind of just like wags his tail behind him, and it is still an incredibly powerful move, kind of the same. I feel like a little bit faster, but I don't exactly know the frame data of Yoshi in general, but the move combos into itself, is incredibly strong, is just an overall very strong up air. It is an incredible tool as long as you make sure that your opponent is behind you so you can just jump either way, especially considering you can roar. That's going to be a very big deal, and also it just hits like completely above you, so it doesn't really matter if your opponent is like up and forward, it is still going to hit them. Next up, and probably his best change, is going to be his back air. Back air is so much faster, it kills so much earlier, but the thing is the knockback growth of it is what is ridiculous because at low percents the knockback isn't that ridiculous, so you can actually, as I said, combo it into forward tilt. You can do back air, forward tilt, up air, or back air, forward tilt at the DI behind you. You can then do up tilt, up air. So like back air, forward tilt, up air, maybe get multiple up airs or pressure. This character does so much damage because a basic 4-hit combo like that will probably do around 40%. It is also incredibly safe on shield. Like I've just kind of been spamming spaced back airs on my opponent's shields, and if I hit, then I can run in dash attack, or I can run in forward tilt, or I can do whatever pretty much that I want to do, even maybe another back air. And if I whiff or it doesn't hit or it hits their shield, I'm kind of just safe, so it's really not a committal move to throw out at all, and it doesn't have a lot of landing lag, so if they outspace it, it's going to be hard for them to whiff punish. The fact that you now have an actual good kill aerial instead of just having to rely on neutral air and forward air makes a huge difference, because yes, those two moves are good and they are still very good, although forward air I think is a little bit less safe on shield, but that's not really going to be that big of a deal considering you can use back air. Like, it's so nice that you can just diversify your options in what to kill with. Now I have been talking about mostly buffs, but I do want to talk about a quick nerf of Yoshi, which is the fact that jab up smash no longer connects. It is not going to be your kill confirm. At the same time, I don't really think this is that big of a deal because most characters in Smash Ultimate don't have like really easy kill confirms out of jabs or out of really quick moves. Like the only one that I can really think of is like Roy, but most characters don't exactly have that, so I don't really think relatively this is as bad as it is on paper. Next up, I want to talk about the most one of the most interesting changes that honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was a glitch. If you jump and you up B as Yoshi, that egg will have so much more vertical distance, which is amazing. It is amazing that that happens, and I'm obviously going to be showing video as that happens right now, but it is such a game changer because 1, it makes Yoshi's recovery significantly better. 2, it makes your aerial pressure much better because you can jump and up B up to the bubble pretty much without having to use your double jump, so you can still use it to chase, because normally you would have to jump and then use your double jump, so you got one chance, and if you missed, or if this game your opponent would like air dodge to the side, you wouldn't be able to punish them, but now you can jump and throw an egg pressure, and if they air dodge, you can just jump up and up air them and kill them. That is so ridiculous. That is so good. Now it gives you more use for your second and third eggs because you can run off and up B to pressure someone and then like run off and nair and then like even like double jump up air, and then if you double jump up air you still have enough time to get this jump egg boost, so you go so far and you can go so deep off stage and you can juggle so much better than you could originally in any other Smash game. So Yoshi now has a much more potent juggle game. Between that, up tilt, up air, you know, you just have so many tools that are going to allow you to keep your opponent in disadvantage, and if they ever go to the side, you can forward air spike them back into the ground and get a tech chase, or you know, juggle them with another up air if they miss the tech. You can back air them and send them at a 45-degree angle, which then you can jump off stage, throw an egg, and just continue this juggle. His offensive pressure is so ridiculous. But in my opinion, it's not only his offense that has been buffed, it is also his defense, because obviously he he is one of the fastest airspeeds and has been for a very long time. But now, as I mentioned, with the jump egg boost, I don't know if I'm gonna call that, like, I don't know if that's a tech or I don't know if it's named yet, but I'm just saying like jump egg boost for now. That allows you to go off stage more, it makes your recovery a lot better. You know, it makes it a lot more ambiguous when you're gonna land because people have to worry about such a larger distance now, because if you get above them, you know, most characters aren't going to be able to chase you between the combination of B reversing, between the combination of Yoshi Bomb, which I want to talk about, or Yoshi's Sit, I don't know what the move is called, that I'm going to talk about a little later. You know, this character's defense is so strong, and now that you can just like landing back air people and it's safe on shield, like they can't just like shield an aerial and then be safe. You know, a big problem with Yoshi in general was the fact that like he can't kill quote unquote if you just spam shield at high percent, but now the fact that he can go deep and he can edge guard and he can keep people in disadvantage more with his eggs is going to be huge, because you can just throw someone off stage, and that is now threatening because throw off stage, run off back air, run off nair, run off forward air, run off egg into pressure. There's so many things that this character can do. The options so far, like I'm just discovering more and more that is amazing about this character when I play. I love him so much. A universal change that happened that also benefits Yoshi is the fact that a lot of moves that normally would halt their momentum on platforms, think Bowser's down B, Yoshi's down B, even like landing with Snake Grenade, now don't. You can actually hold down and go through platforms. And yes, that is not always the case that you can always land on the platforms. There's like a distance that Yoshi has to go, or you will always go through the platform. But if you are in bubble and you down B, you can choose whether or not to land on a platform or not. And actually, I feel like at least has less lag. That might just be like completely like my perception, and that's not actually true, but it feels like it is a lot harder to punish in general. So, you know, being able to mix up, as I mentioned, the beer versus the egg jumps, or like the up B in general, you know, his amazing air mobility, the fact that you can't really just like punish him for landing with an aerial anymore, like that in combination with his down B, and the fact that you can actually edge grab with down B backwards, it allows you to have so many options that your opponent has to cover, and it is really difficult to do so. And even then, like if they hit you, of course you can just spam your frame 1 super armor double jump, so you're not even going to get comboed as hard as the majority of characters in this game, so you have to win more neutral interactions versus Yoshi, and the fact that he can get down so easily is amazing. Sword characters can be a little bit of a trouble, but the fact that you can still zone eggs and you can now bounce your eggs, although I don't exactly know how to use those yet, you know, makes it so much more difficult for people to force Yoshi to approach because the projectile is a lot more varied, and the fact that you can jump egg and have like momentum and have like this ability to approach from like a really awkward 45-degree angle above, that Yoshi is one of the only characters that can cover that because you have forward air, and if they like swung at you, then you can weave out of the way, and then if they ever get you in disadvantage, you can just hit them. Oh my god, Yoshi's such a fun character. His pressure is so good, his moves are surprisingly safe. Just, I love this character. I think he has an above average neutral because he has eggs, he has amazing aerials, he's so fast both in the air and on the ground. He has an amazing advantage state because you can chase people with eggs, you can chase people with up airs, up tilts, back airs, everything. You can still go off stage, you can spike people, down air multi-hit, still like you can like down air and then drag yourself away from them with your ridiculous aerial mobility and multi-hit spike them, which is so bad for a lot of characters because a lot of characters in this game have lackluster recoveries. Just, oh my god. When you do get hit, it's honestly not going to be that big of a deal because you can double jump armor out, you can just use your ridiculous air mobility to get back, you can use egg boosting to make it a little bit more difficult for people to land or for people to juggle you. Like, I don't know where this character is bad. Like, obviously he doesn't have like the best neutral or the best disadvantage or the best advantage state, so I wouldn't exactly call him top tier, but he's definitely a contender in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like, I don't think I can understate how explosive this character's offense is. I've literally killed people after hitting them at 20 because I've got something like a landing back air forward tilt into like up air, double jump up air, land on platform, full hop up air, double jump up air. Like, I've just killed people. Something else that's amazing with back air, even though you lost your jab to smash attack, he'll confirms actually landing back air if you hit both hit 1 or hit 2 confirms into both forward smash and up smash, which is ridiculous. If they get the little pop out, you can turn around up smash or upward angle forward smash the other way, and if they get the landing one, you can either down smash or forward smash or up smash because you are in that much frame advantage. It is ridiculous. This character can either kill raw, kill combo, juggle people. It's so easy to take stocks with this character. It is so hard to take stocks of this character unless you get greedy off stage, which personally I do a lot. Like, I get edge guarded a lot, but that's because I'm exploring the options of this character off stage because I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm only gonna play on stage. Considering Ultimate is a new game, it is very varied and you should definitely try all the different situations with your character. But man, this character's options just seem so strong in so many places. I love playing him. He's not as good as Pikachu, but like, damn, this character is going to be a really good secondary. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what other characters you want me to talk about, and I will probably do so. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.